Mutim the ding some of the MPP appointees are appointed. Mutim the ding Monchadie. You don't give. You don't give to the needy. Some of you ube give you. I just say real bar. Some of our guys are struggling. They go to these politicians. Some of you, when they come to you, you talk to them on terms. Me real we are. Me wow. And then abashamo. And then we have for the day you am 6 pack no. We have for 6 pack no. And then mutu be daka kese mutu no muadie. But can I say President Ado has only 2 years to go. Ma dibe mo bobia. Mo amunam Nanado abemu na mudi Nsem money. Because Nanado kwa the MPP next government no every Nanado appointee bi ambe kofi. Ma bre. Mo Nanado favor ma appointee mu nia and na mu nia mo ye podcast appointees nia you go home. Mo beko. Ya bre mu bi mo ya bre mo you go. Because it's becoming unbecoming when in life they do two memoir move be more except with the boy here for more brother for na mode ya akesem etimodin sem into person in cha what do I say if you want to live longer do good. You see look Chairman Wontumi is living longer in this world because of giving, the act of giving. Chairman Wontumi that I know is blessing a lot of homes. He's not looking down on people. And then because I'm here, I don't work for Chairman Wontumi. These 2 hours is my kasa 2 hours I had chairman until I don't work for Chairman Wontumi. I am sure that's why I can talk the way I want to talk. I can say what I'm saying. Nobody can buy me. You are even afraid to buy me. You can't buy me. I'm saying, Mekacha will say, Chairman Wontumi is doing well in life and they made the Nekwa channel to the sense that we need the elections because of the Papaye. And I hope Brazil that MPP mu for so many years. Amudia, ebi mu benye tumi no. Mu mohwe, mu shia mo party members a. Na body mo left. Na okoka na makafun. Mo sisi dai. Mo nye sie so no. Mo toto dan chema, mo toto chema. Ati reshe udim. Ati ye me refie. But I can tell you before God the man, anybody be another appointment, the day of accountability will come. Now, Musumomo, say Mufi power. Now you call for accountability. Now, Mufu say MPP ni, and now you move baby Jawaka say which hunting, and the mosquito hunting. Mosquito the hunting. In the moment put to house in order. Now you see the podcast power and the favor. Nanado damba mono to good use. Bra, nyame bo na wa peja wono o si ema wure mfi onyame a o say ema mfi. Don't forget where you are coming from. Some of you have forgotten where you are coming from. Your homes, the people are MPs morning days are coming. Your days are numbered. I'm telling you for what a man. Nanado will never be in power forever. Nanado will never be in power forever. One of friends say is about to exist. By next year, Nanado is existing. Because the two abana ye prime minister. Mo telling Nanado niya amudi senfono. Mo ye na eba no. Enti no me catch them. O be so di ye. Na Abrabo si ye a. Ye papa. Monkai ehiafo. Wo party mu. Monkai ehiafo na wo Ghana. Na monya adoye. Na mon shromo. O dey say na monya e man na mo re no na cars na mo toto na we no e da mu sisi no it can't save you. You can make all the money, have all the possession, but you will never be happy in life. That is my exhortation for the youth today. Say, Don't look up to anybody. Just look up to God and then live a very responsible lifestyle. Honest, be true, be pure, be straightforward with your dealings, and then take your time to was it and be. And let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Mun catch chida. Sa chida ne zoom line on man no. Any adonko. Any mu businessman ama ye na. Mu be twetwa so mu nyapia. O me dada youth no can say na zoom line ya na 300 Ghana. Zoom line who told you say 300 Ghana? How am 300 Ghana? You are Pentecost elder. Be truthful and honest to yourself. Who ye no say 300 Ghana? Nyamini. Who be dada hina? Who dada wo? And chida ni madam. Don't come and lie to the youth. Stop that. The nonsense motivational speaking now. Youth ne before. Don't go and showcase your work by organizing youth no more be and put up pressure. What? Live your life simple. Look. Mark your time. Be committed. Be straightforward. Trust God. What did I say? Trust God. Don't look at these fake men. Those pretenders. Those who are telling you lies. If you look at them, you'll be frustrated the more. Because once you'll be theater, who got one plot, who to be to one block. I'm not doing so. Chida, I'm going to your truth for to be one block behind started. Mon catch a cocoa thing say near tight spend the money. You to Chamamu to me. Go and listen to Chamamu to me. See, my catch say or ton cocoa. What did I say? And come let's start to catch yourself or ton cassette. Naga cassette they turn the yanka. But and also be able to talk as Mundas I don't want to make dream. Well, me Chamamu me bar. Then I move into my first topic. president, former president, and Manasseh Mo, coming out, Manasseh Azuri, out. Now, one of the reasons is that, why is that, say, if the judiciary come under attack, the government appointees and the Attorney General adani PR ama judiciary. And let me address Manasseh Azuri. I think say me the body be channel because maybe in the journalism one year podcast science and not government. And now Mmra so on class on your lawyer into me the channel. But mama school kakra. Manasseh Azuri, and people who think like you, listen to me. Listen to legal advice. Now listen to what I say proper intellectual education. I mean, Mmra. Can who say there is no way out the Attorney General will keep quiet and will not come to the defense of the judiciary. The reasons are three. Number one, Urefi say the judiciary is one of the arms of government. So when we talk of government of the Nadwa, the judiciary is part. We have three arms of government, and more media for say the fourth realm of the estate. So you made it four, but traditionally three. We have the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. It's a case of court government. The judiciary is part of government. The only difference is that the judiciary are public servants. They don't do politics, but they are part of government. They are part of government machinery, and they have a constitutional duty to ensure say they enforce the laws of the land, they interpret the laws, and ensure say justice is done. So when you attack the judiciary, you attack the government. So Manasseh Azuri, you see, you talk too much, but you know little. You know little. So the Attorney General, who is part of government, will come to the defense of one of arms of government, a simplicity. And you forgot it, the Attorney General is the head of the Ministry of Justice. The judiciary is under the ministry. The judiciary is under the Ministry of Justice. And the Attorney General has a right, Governor Domi has a right to protect the judiciary from unnecessary attacks. Attacks are diabolical, ever damaging one arm of government. The government has three arms. If you damage one, how can the three arms of the government stand? And the Governor Domi statement was in defense of the judiciary. So people like Marita Brewer, me respecting the Marita Brewer, came out to attack Governor Domi say, or your small boy, Umwadi. We have Manasseh Azuri, we have Sami Jemfi, small boy lawyer. We have a lot of NDC lawyers and people who descended into the gutters and started insulting the Attorney General. For God to say, Governor Domi is a senior at the bar. The current Attorney General is one of the most successful lawyers in the country. Or ye brutal. Governor Domi or ye brutal. Go and check the legal practice. Go and find out the competency. Go and find out how many cases he has won. Go and find out the training. Go and find out the competency in law. Go and find out the level of intelligence. And such a young man, or a young man, or grown up. Now, Nyamia Pejano, Abaya Attorney General. Now is defending one arm of government. Say you can criticize, but don't attack. Men destroy the judiciary. Now Ochana, then we have Marita Brew insulting and attacking and saying say President Mama, and President Mama came out to say Governor Dambi Gageno, he wants to take away the right to freedom of expression. Who told you your right to freedom of expression is to attack and insult? You don't have the right. President Mama, your right to express yourself is not absolute. President Mama, your right to express yourself, as a statesman, as a former president, and yet absolute. You must be guided. And so you are guided. Who your president are? Who your former president are? We do. And I had a taxpayers' money. Now show. As guys I OJ pension. And with all these things that the state is providing for you, no. Looking at your caliber, no. You don't just open your mouth. Let foot soldiers speak the way you are speaking. If the soldiers say attacking Sharia, they carry weight. But you are a former president. You have dealt with the international community before. Your name is all over. You are an international person. You are a man of a high moral character, proven integrity. You are a man of substance. You are a man of certain caliber. So you don't open your mouth and attack a branch of government who person will take over. Now, what happens if you become the president? 2024, Ghana vote tomorrow. And before Ghana votes for you, no, what destroys the judiciary, no? You have labeled the judiciary as a political institution doing the bidding of the ruling government. That you have labeled the judiciary, say they are laughable. Ghanaians are looking at the judiciary and they don't have confidence in the judiciary. You are labeling the Supreme Court and the judiciary, say only a 7-0. All that they know is that they only give justice to one political divide. It's only Mama who have divided the legal profession. President Mama, you've made history. I have never seen some say, Ghana lawyers, if we Niano, Mama to me, NLD, a committee, NDC lawyers. It's never done anywhere. A lawyer always a lawyer. Lawyers, we don't discriminate. When we are called to the bar, we don't paint us, we don't make us NDC, MPP lawyers. No. You are a member of a legal fraternity. So we don't label us. So how can you come and meet NDC lawyers who are members of the bar? So that those of us who are not NDC lawyers, no, then they paint us as MPP lawyers. What kind of presidency, what kind of former president is that? For the word go, what divide the legal profession? You see, you've created a situation whereby we have a lot of young lawyers who are young in the legal profession. No? They say, no, Wontumi share the Ghana Bar Association and insult the Ghana Bar Association and attack the General Legal Council because what? They have the political crown and protection. And this is what we are following now. President Mama, when you decide to have NDC lawyers and MPP also decide to have MPP lawyers, those of us who don't belong to any of the political divide, no, then we become what? Non-aligned lawyers. What kind of system is that? Why don't you meet the legal profession, legal body? Why don't you meet all members of the bar and speak to us? But you go and address lawyers who are MPP, and so you did political address. One basic issue, legal issue. Most of I can tell you, those who are criticizing the judiciary today, Obi criticizing the judiciary, Biano, led by President Mama, Asedu Ketia, all those who have said the judiciary, they don't read the judgment, the decision of the court. They don't read it. You must read the judgment of the court before you attack. A lot of the judgment are judges action and the reasons for their determination, is not being read by these people, and all that they know is 7-0. Now, who control exams? People say we control exams. Now, question is 1 + 1. No, you 2. No, be I say 2. I'll say, hey, I don't know, be I control 2. Now, I can say, be control 2. Be control 1. Near 1.5. Near who say, a fair panel. Mama. President Mama, NBC. The Supreme Court will continue to do 7-0 if you bring foolish cases and cases without merit. Because the law is the law. The law has precedence. There's issue of evidence. There's issue of proving your case in court. There's issue of principles of law. There's the issues of reasonableness and then equity. These are the guiding principles. So in the case of full court, not just unanimously decide, say, your case is bad. I'll say, why? One President Nado, in your time, between the two, President Nado, in 2012, that will be like Ampaw, BTTV3. I was doing the analysis of the election petition. Nanado brought so many pink sheets, more than 7,000 pink sheets, as evidence to the court. And I can remember, every time, your lead counsel, Tonlita, and Chachukata, pink sheet 1, pink sheet 2, as if it's in the Ayabasa to the SSA, the KPMG. The court have to order an independent body, accounting firm, to go and count the exhibits, their evidence. It took 8 months. Because Nanado, any MPP, have provided a solid case backed by evidence. Some of the issues they raised, they said that look, per the constitution, when an election result is about to be declared in the police station, presiding officers ought to sign. They shall sign. It's a word, it's shall. And they provided evidence of a lot of pink sheets are presiding officers now sign. That is why almost call by, the judges know. And yes, 5-4. Now, 5. And say the petition, there's no merit. And 4, saw merit in the petition. But what day you call court here? Now say ya day 2020 day. You who pitch it back. I said you created the sampling na call here. You dey share on television so. I said you who say we win elections no. So because we say we win this just say I don't think that we win elections no. But figures in the figure no way. Figure no way electoral commission ho. Now the only figure they be figure better electoral boy. Electoral commission figure no wrong. Na figure be minim. One kasa figure be no dey win here minim. Margin be minim. Ye be say educate say easy say na na do win by this margin. Mo dia no way. Or say my farm me crazy because e won here. But this so you went to court with empty and you came back empty. Empty now score 7-0. Now what court na unim say court is that that's here lady. What alleged crime against the EC. Now what for document one prove anything in court. But you know how they call you say okonum tea. What can say evidence a woman court in the you couldn't prove anything against the woman. And then the woman said now once you accuse me and you fail to prove, I'm not ready to say anything. You say, hey, by force, Mama Jane, and the Kasa. I'm a Kasa say, what's up in your crown for? Missing in your crown for. For evidence, say, send me your crown for. Who need evidence? If I say, I'm a member, chance in your crown for. We are practicing accusatoria. And then accusatoria evidence. And then French, what can say, oh, your crown for, and nice proofs of your crown for. Here, no accusatoria. Who accuse you? You prove your evidence beyond reasonable doubt. That is what you feel. And then when you lost the elections, now you blame the Supreme Court judges for 7-0. But thank God, say, the Ghana Bar Association has come out to say, they agree with the Attorney General, they do agree with the President, and the larger population, Ghanaians are what is good for the country, support the fact say the President have said the right thing, the Attorney General did no wrong, and President Mahama, if meanwhile, I will apologize and retract your statement than to come and defend a statement that Wakasa only say Wakasa somehow cannot. Wakasa say and you want to raise topical issues. President, you don't raise topical issues. You prefer solutions. Who your president are? They are incapable raising topical issues. That's not your job. Topical issues are raised by foot soldiers and intellectuals. People who want to discuss. President, your duty is not to discuss. You prefer solutions. And who your president who your president in opposition, who your former president, and you want Ghana for raising topical issues, as you have said. Come and tell us your alternative. Judiciary, there's an issue in the judiciary. Tell us how you are going to strengthen the judiciary. Then the over here, I'm a judiciary, no, agent also. What are the alternative policies? What are the programs? What are the incentives? But and a court, no, I say poto. Everybody can say it. We want somebody who have solutions to our problems. We don't want people who come and lament to us. Lamentation is not also. Yeah, lamenting is we want. It is only if you don't have an alternative. Shut up. That's my advice to you, the president, former president. Who need to come and wow. But anytime you want to speak, and so speak to solutions, speak and solve problems, bring alternative. What do I say? Hey, but don't come and lament, or don't come and create tension, disunity. You see, because at the end of the day, what is happening is that your party is preparing for elections. That should concern you more. What do I say? Judges shall not concern. Go and look at how your parties, from September to December, your primaries are there's a police station to constituency, to regional and national. That is where the program is. When the month say, na mo nyamo djuma yie. Na mo de no kan na MPP will lose the election. They can't break the 8th, and then it's our time. Mo de sa na mare. And so we are now the Subara Hobo court say Muke somebody called Cotton. Look, elections are not won by the weaknesses of your opponent too. The government or the day may be struggling. But if you don't put your house in order as opposition and bring us alternative and then organize your party, three things. One, look for people who are angry for power. So go to the primaries and look for people who are angry for power and let them win their constituencies and then the police station and regional and national. People who want to win power. Vote for them. Oh yeah, I say. So that the party structures will be strong with committed people. Who we have here now more the alternative to NDC, MPP government. What do you think MPP government is doing wrong? Say it. Say it. And then tell us what you will do differently to solve our problems. I was expecting by this time, say, you are putting your manifestos and your things together. But you see, you don't do these things. You will never learn. NDC, Mun person musua de when say motio sa na mode no sami jemfi na betel na waka na radio station to radio station mun say 2020 sa na sami jemfi bia na mo ye e na we yabo say mano communication director there okasa o e kasa win elections o. You don't win elections by your communicate director of communication on himself say is good at argument and the kosi say 2016, Sami Jemfi was your director. What was the results? So you look for people who are not who will be able to give us better alternative. And tell Ghanaians why you think that NPP must leave the scene. That's advice for you people. And stop the unnecessary criticism and concentrate on your party. How do you build a solid NDC with proper policies? And don't go and follow Kevin Taylor more. Kevin Taylor, Captain Smart, okay, the chef free for some of you free. I'm telling you. They are mafias. What does everyone say? You can say mafias gang. We have females who have mafia gang. You know them. I'm on so be mafias. I'm going to give my maska. So I know mafia journalism. Journalists they are ready to do propaganda for you and take the money. You talk about it, we are. Who lose one way to do what them. You know them. Kevin Taylor money account to the donors more, and they are there. Johnny Hughes money they are doing your bidding TV3, no problem. But those things don't win elections. What did I say? So you better go and concentrate on your camp and do things right. Get the structures of the party right. Get the necessary resource. Mumpesika. What did I say? Now move for policies proper Mmra, Mbeshia, a well-prepared MPP. Because MPP have finished with their elections. They are now looking for their presidential candidate. So they are already solid. It's not who see they are ahead of you. And they want to criticism. Propaganda and fashion but so and then when 2024 do not eto abano na eto fasoa I say now why I catch say ewiem. All my advice for you people. And you know, please leave the judiciary alone. Leave the attorney general alone. And leave the chief justice alone. The judiciary need peace. The judiciary need our support. The judiciary need our encouragement. The judiciary need our expertise, constructive criticism to build the institution so that they can effectively perform their functions. Celebrate yan ton training, but rather no, it training ebe obi achefa. Producer, give me a break and let me come back and let me come and deal with the Article 71 holders and see what I can do over there. A break. those who claim to be rich no should tell the youth no the truth. And if you send a message that how many people does Wontumi feed, can Wontumi can your Wontumi you are following compare himself to the likes of people you mentioned, Kweku JC, Magdan, Jospon and Co. You see, so Stephen Obing Ashon actually say na dream of form. I dream of form papa because analysis am here no. So be na dream e do a beti ase. Me say let's be real to the youth. Want to be in catch self to say what they want plot. And I share wa Abrabo ase a and that one plot no equity multi-million-dollar estate. No. There may be something else. And yes, remember you've been have a koto, one plot. What did I say? Never they were starting their frustration. So tell the youth more. Say it doesn't take only one plot for you to be successful. There's more than that. So, Dr. Kukotinso, it's not only tithes. There were something things or here more than tithes. That is the argument. Or you have something more than tithes. Maybe a hard work count, maybe a now obedience. Or they say, Madam, there's more than what they are telling us. So that is the argument. It is Stephen Obing Ashon. A genuine form, a genuine form. Next time, let me we'll pitch a tour. You see, you need to go back and learn. Now let's go back and then let's look at some of your comments. Very interesting comments. What they are saying, where you Bismarck. Or say, Ampaw, God bless you. That is simple for good work done. When you say, but the national security officer also attacked the judiciary director. Or so if somebody attacks somebody, two wrongs that he make right. Attack kind of a problem. Say, national security officer attacking the judiciary doesn't mean that you should also attack the judiciary. See, that's the problem I have for some of you. Now, Yanko, hello, sir. I met you at Cicatel Hotel 2 days ago. I wanted to take your number, but you have left. When I came back, I'm your number one fan. God bless you. Please, your name. We also say, Lawyer, good evening. My name is Kofi Adomako. Watching you from Akim Achase. Thank you very much for such an educative program. God richly bless you. We also say, where free of our dear man, I need to be count messages. No, one of our dear man, make count messages because I need a response. We also say, Isaac Asante from Kaswa of Ampaw. Good evening, Mr. Lawyer Ampaw. What you said, what you are saying is 100% true. In Ghana here, 90% of the rich people are neutralists, but they will not tell you. It's impossible for them to tell you their source of income. Please, there's no statistical basis for those statements saying 90% of them are rituals. No, I disagree with you, Isaac Asante. Unless all the evidence, empirical evidence in the support to this assertion, I will not take that from you. We also say, Isufu from Techiman. Good, lawyer, good. God bless you for your frankness. God bless you for your frankness. You are right about Yanko. We also say William from Praso. Lawyer, I like you because you always speak the truth. Your advice to those in power is right. And I'm Yanko. We also say this is Echibo Sako of TV Africa. The senior journalist Echibo Sako for TV Africa. I am watching you cancel. Echibo Sako, TV Africa. Hey, my brother, listen. Nyamisha will say, these are the tough people in the journalists. We also say, a friend of mine, Kofi Ajekum. I'm Kofi Ajekum watching you live from Fantiakwa, South Osino, to be precise. I love your program more than my lady. So I do where they made Jaida Yano. Remember said it's here for Miss Rao. Jaida Yano. God bless you. We also say, Richard, God bless you for the education and experience. Richard from where? We also, we're going to say, Essien Kojo, or say, Lawyer Ampaw, you are one of the finest lawyers in this country. Your level of intellect is supreme. May God richly bless you. We also, I'll say, Ajekumo say we shall surely break the 8. And you are no breaking 8 no. Mo fe adwuma den enko so breaking the 8 na nya no adwuma den na obrase ene no kwade die na mo magana fo hu no kwade no o dey say na mo nyai politics bi a emwa mo na breaking the day nya anokwade enya no na di breaking. Good evening boss. I'm Kwesi Abakwa at Tema Com 24. May God richly bless you boss. You do all. We also said Ejenim Watim from Domi Pillar 2 lawyer. You are great. You are an eye opener. Eye opener pa. We said the CEO is using a certificate to do his own business. Why do you want the league? And since players, why are you playing Champions League and bad and foolish management? I will kotoko die na mane hu. Kuma se kotoko die na mane hu. Mo so players no so there mo ye na nye. And then say player ba ku bi ko bo penalty ka. Na ko gina ho. Na ko ya asawaja style bi. Player kotoko player ko bo penalty. Na utia na wo ya crowd say Mmra upu to na kobo to chile so na kawaja kobo to chile asawaja penalty kobo wo fe say wake up no na obo we no odibika ko akobo atopa and body ko premier won so kobo penalty ka instead of concentrating you were pulling the crowd what kind of when heartbreaking and then be fe kuma say mufufu ni asai and then kuma say bring sport in your ntade Ako shake off you 1-0. Na muti ha. Na nkofo be ala shemo 1. More penalty. That is why I like phobia. House of folk. House was show 1. Now be back cry. I be show 1. You see you are good. But more ya too much. They be na ya be show hana nkofo a qualify. This is not the first time. Because other country be other team back so by the same thing. The Mmra has to be fit. Say Accra now Champions League now. You should make Kumasi an invisible place. Obi piano. You should say Wontumi channel. What they say. And then Mama Kromo nyade. Mama Kromo bebre edantem. And sa ebu. And then Areho. Shepa baby I want to be worry na me ba na sit ni aye din see demeko kuma say to koto ma break your heart but all is not lost go mu ko yemu djuma yi na mo samba bium yenko we so say dem Boachi from Amman Chrome lawyer you are doing great job keep it up na me show Boachi we say, good evening, Ampaw. I'm watching you. May God richly bless you. Okay. Let switch now. We say, good evening, lawyer. I'm Raphael from Dunconfin. Thank you. May Allah bless you. We also said, a very powerful presentation by all standard. And Chibosi Akude, yes, I know the crying because we are senior journalists. William Jani, good work done. I love your courage. NDC hate the truth. I say it as it is. NDC for NPP for Munya put your house in order because we need to do 4 elections now and yet better, sir. Lawyer, you are speaking well, but I want you to hammer more those behind the president misbehaving. The youth are committing suicide. They have no food to eat. The economy is gradually sinking. Please hammer more. Thanks. My name is Sam. Sam, my tofu. Me papa. Into also, but one day na to do me. What I say? You from Munya ma pennies get to nomina. We tapina motion. Na mundi no kware. What I say? Mundi no kware na munya ho brase na mo fe di no bu e man penifo. That is the way out. The moment you start respecting the enemy, you stop insulting. What did I say? Now we focus in life. Na me be hwemo. Where Gariba I can see from Tamale. Where Gariba I can see from Tamale. Say, lawyer, your program is very educative. My party MPP should listen to your advice, especially the greedy appointees. Some of them are so much into women and feel sorry. As for Mr. John Mahama and NDC party, the least said about them, the better. The NDC party is going good at insulting everybody. That is what they know best. We I can see Gariba. We see them. We Francis from Tema Committee 3 BNI down. Chairman, may God richly bless you. All your money from Tema Port. Jubilee. We see yourself, Felix. I'm Felix. I'm in Kumasi now, lawyer. May God Almighty bless you. Grant all your heart desire. No matter what, MPP will surely maintain power. We also say, may God continue to bless you. Kofi Azuma from Norway. Norway, Papa Nyamin Shrao. We also say, good evening, say, God bless you, Maurice Ampaw, for the week get down. We also say, Yabuatin say, good evening, lawyer. I know it takes a step to complete a long journey, so one can start with a single plot and end up with many. Thank you. We also, we from Nana Akwesi, or say, I love your program and I always watch. I will never miss it. Hello, lawyer. My name is Richard. President Mama behaves like, no, I will not tolerate this description. We also say, Kwabena Junior, good evening, lawyer. Good evening, senior. I'm watching you live. Kaswa, keep it up. I am Kwabena Junior. We in a good evening, lawyer Ampaw. In fact, you are really educating us. God bless you. If for the information, Eric Usu from Ashali Buche near St. Peter's. I think say me see her. Mama text Mmra. Last text I'm reading. Good evening, lawyer. This is your friend. Blogger Saint Andrews HS Asifusu. You are a blessing to the nation for how truthful, unbiased. Okay, good, my friend. Yeah. Oh, I love this, my friend. Please, your name, the blogger, your blogger. I just love you. You have been doing well. You are fantastic. Udin na wafamba. Ti utumi send Udin ambe Udin. Okay. Until the last caller, no. Lawyer Ampaw, we love you so much. Continue your good works. God richly bless you. Yes, I feel like me phone calls kakra na me fabric ready baby. Phone calls kakra. Phone calls. Efriye Boache, that's the blogger from St. Andrews SHS Asifusu. Efriye Boache, hello, Yanko. Any caller. Yes, Obian Cheradrin. Hello. Okay, I think say let me conclude na me suspend college na me conclude with one important thing. I'm person make simple. Let me conclude. Mo France mo train. Now, what issues bother me? I say me can me free. Kwa fa so a say amampeni bedi yeso omo ye to abamo omo occupy public service, president, vice president, ministers, if I president, vice president, ministers, deputy ministers, any omo ya appointable near to political office are more special privilege under the constitution. Then they are back judges from the Supreme Court to the High Court. They are back, what they are saying, parliamentarians, MPs, ministers. They are back, draw funds from the consolidated fund. Every 4 years, na ya mama esgracia na moko na masaba enu kwa mama MPs no obi was for 24 years every 4 years dia no adi 4 billion and every 4 years dia 4 billion no asaba what I say and then we have the presidency and the vice. That is my worry. President Bia or your default is already president. Who not default to be the president of Ghana? President Bia was going to be Abobra. Name them. You name Bobra. Nkrumah Abobra. Nobody president. Lima Munia. A free family. Maurice Munia. What did I say? Atamas. President Perform. President Mama. Nanado. Munia mu your default. President Bieniwa. Our dear president. On see die. Mu 9 in 9. You have houses. Ma worry awu. I'm workers. That is why you can mobilize billions of Ghana cedis. Elections. Now, mo coffee. Never said I got say I got die near mom office, 2 office, 2 die. Oh, we are sick as a nation. We are sick as a nation. Sir, in the share constitution, say if the president, any vice, every officer. Matters for 8 years now. When you Ghana sikeni ashe mo nase. When the president actually quite the man kaka actually aye the man mo to me die. President be anyone or mo bo mo right from Nkrumah up to Manado. Brother no born e bini. Bra mama boy e bini. Bra Thomas boy in a primary study as a professor. I said die. All of you, the presidents in this country, you have your own money. Then there's a provision in the constitution say, I say about 2 office. Maurice been transferred for so many years. Never the office to Maurice. Who the man will also be pay? Who the man will also pay? What is wrong with us as a people? What is wrong with us? Say, no, mama. Sika mama nyenya fi politics mu ni brother Abraham nyenya hey never say we have to go and look for office for Bahama 2 office 2 cars. Jesus Christ, does mama need those things? President Nado doesn't need those things. President Nado but the brain 70 he has acquired broke. Nanado won ne die or won ne bibia ne binim kra no ne die ne papa die ne wo over say ni ma no obi ne mpere ho ane die ba ko so wo islegon Nanado 8 years or die ekobie oyibio wa wo awie ne na mu ne awo but Nanado be fiso a now new government no and we have to give Nanado another office for what? Nanado usually for the fee for office. Are we not sick as a people? Do mama need office at this time? And now they die on the day. And then when I get 40, 50 years, they die. Oh, yes, yeah. It's can't we abolish this system? Maybe look, who are ready to be a president? Remember, a president. So you be anyone president will be muda. Or be a president be a 40 plus. Don't do no president ya. Only sika. Munche be president only sika. All I say, apart from omo be di won fon. All I say, obi say kumchacha. To the president ayefu. Look, let's be serious in this country. Let's be serious. I think say presidency, the qualification of presidency, they say if I don't come here, if I don't come on, a community money, officer Tiabos Omono, young Kofubi William, somebody with Diablo. But the serious minded people that want to be president, Kennedy will be secretary. Who told the Kennedy need the house or need the office? Kennedy Paul need the work Ghana play book handed. If you Kennedy Paul, as soon as you are president or car, then and also you are command die. What is wrong with assassination? Let's be real. Baby, are real se no kono. Baby, are real se no kono. We are saying di tumika. Ghana for bread. Eti ye no man no so sikeni ho. O man no bread. And ye to them be so. There are people who don't look. This Article 71 holders. A lot of them are billionaires and millionaires already. Minim judge Bia from Supreme Court to High Court only die. Don't you come and challenge me? And then High Court judge, the pay is equal to 300 million. 300 million a month. Now to be see die. Then you're responsible High Court judge. 300 million a month. Who could do them be able to pay mortgage? Who bank will die. And a High Court judge, court appeal, Supreme Court, you retire on your salary. If you retirement, I would pay as if you are working. President, you have your money. Vice President, you have your money. Ministers, Sikamu Wadabini, ministers. And that egg shall put it. What do you need that egg for? You don't need it. You see, you see, on there are few elites, the politicians, power. They move the nation through these constitutional provisions. Bible says you are doing your own crime. Given our situation, we don't need it. You see, we should be entitled to. Never be why Bible says you are doing your own crime. And then you are never tired. Oh, yeah, I say, now, President Nado, by your minister, one G government card. President Nado, by your minister, one G government land that. I know for sure. Talk by Afedi, or your Council of State member, and I shall say, but we have Council of State members, they are millionaires, over 80 years, they are still collecting it. Why? Why are we doing this to our nation? It will be slow. If those people who are in charge of this constitutional review and annulment, they should come out and quickly scrap this issue of baby. Any entitlement people who leave office are entitled to. There is no minister, there is no Article 71 order or you're poor. Pay the salaries are more general. President AG almost 500 million every month. Vice President AG almost about 300 to 400 million every month. What do I say? Ministers AG almost about 350 to 400 every month. And deputy MPs almost about 300 million every month. High Court is the same thing. What do I say? See, kind of more in a month, no, and you'll be 1 year crap or so. You'll be 500 Ghana a month. It takes you the whole year to get 6,000 Ghana cedis. And as I 6,000 Ghana cedis, and you Article 1 orders, and you way of say, clothing allowance. And I did mamu say move fancy some move clothing allowance, some entertainment allowance, children allowance. And I can't get money a man crab and dakram, you be 2 allowance for home. Some cost allowance in the eye, apparently a mamu. Some mumu kojimu, you was scared mamu kojimu weekend allowance. At the rest of the tonsil is a man allowance. Security, more security men. They say that never you come who be and the majority are suffering. The nation will know no peace. Spiritually, no, the nation will be under curse if we allow injustice like this. Injustice. No wonder the gap between the rich and the poor is widening every day. When the same Article 70 order and then that poor boy Oya free system attendance yamano 400 Ghana a month mu niam koto moko wo the market. Mu niam to ice water pe. Ice water ice water ni in for ice water ni ska for ice water. O dey say brodo no mu niam koto bi. O dey say Etino, what are we talking about? Why are we doing this to our nation? No wonder most of the people now they be answer mu just as a kese so mu find at the park na a map any we say chilling any sponsorship akese so na mo dey mu sesikalo what I say it should be anymore when you see that people are suffering on the streets. Boss now to now. Bank of Ghana. Governor Ed almost 1.2 billion a month. And this year. 1.2 billion a month. I will not 1.2 billion a month. Till that governor can buy a house every month. And you know what kind of expertise you can have Bank of Ghana? Then you have somebody who is taking less than 1 billion, no? Jesus Christ. Obi who be that? I said, Obi who 1 billion say that. But what the governor of Bank of Ghana give apart from 1.2 billion, no, extra allowance to say that man. So how can we prosper as a nation when the majority are living in abject poverty? When majority are suffering, what did I say? Yes, I church a tax. The other Ghanaian no, the same tax on Oyenitia. You I saw the same street. We have everything that the other Ghanaian are only be the same thing. They don't even pay tax. The bourgeoisies and then those who have even don't pay tax. They have what it takes. We exempt them from so many things. Then we look, can you imagine? I can just imagine. I can't think far. So until say you be realizing the giant point is happening. The interest in business say yes sir. The more the rich people amount for sikaforu more. Bank of Ghana governor will do 1.2 billion. What can say crowd to so? Who said 1.2 billion? Me can all the 1.2 billion look up on leader. You was spec, I'm for China dear, you were allowances, you were the ministers, presidents, every Christmas, every birthday party, and never share government appointees to do some birthday party bar. Never the chum. And then ministers need to do yes 50 million every day on the shadow to my answer. And now court ministers need to be one or more camera no mudino. Come no, come and join the kicking about 10 million. What do I say? Come and join no. See, come on, what she to say, or cow crowd, ubenya vitamins. Come on, cow more vitamins. What do I say? Now, you decide to me, almost so much say, man, so I can't watch there. Sema no mudi manu to kwa bochi to mo. Okay, I say, let's begin to look at some of these things. You see, let's put the politics aside. Mama, any conform politics there. Let's be there. Do you need houses? As presidents in this country, do you really need houses? Do you need accommodation? Do you need office space? Jesus Christ, you don't need it. All our past presidents, our ex-presidents, and now bro, we need ex-president you need an office. President Kufo, coffee the fear, our every Laja. President Kufo fear even what airport, Laja. Over Kumasia, that's the President Kufo need another house. No. Maurice, you fear Laja, what say it's legal. Who call Tefla, you fear baby. Not going to do fear baby. Do they need these things? Do they need them? Mama, if you need them, baby, mama, bosika rough. Internet this will be to me to know. My man, my man need the office. Or the office every day. He doesn't need the office, but because of greediness, some of these ex-presidents go after these things. And then council of state members, we show more. Every council of state member be a bobra and you see a poto. They don't just with this allowance. I'm surprised. If you see all kinds of state members, the level of our achievement in life, and they take about 230 million a month. Do you need those money? No. Because every case of them will be a bobra, a bit more retirement, a bit of former chief justice. You have you don't have money. But you collect the poor taxpayers' money and add up. I'm sad. Tonight, I'm very, very sad. So please, let's scrap this kind of bogus provisions in the Constitution. There can't say about many constitutions. These are some of the areas I say many. Near saving more money. The nation is bleeding through unnecessary expenditures. These are some of the expenditures. They cabral minor. They be a booker. They unnecessary salaries, unnecessary allowances, unnecessary ex-gratia, unnecessary bonuses, and it will be why this every 6 months. Yes, it's some cover. Yes, it's some carpet. Yes, Jesus, why are we doing this to ourselves? Now you're talking money. You better talk 5 billion. Now with this 6 months, no, they are talking ocean. Reference 15,000 Ghana cedis for 5 billion. Can't do 2 years now. They are called it's evaluation, no accounting, depreciation. They are teaching now every month, every 6 months, Diana, CEO or the curtains. CEO, the Koja, the Konya Buhona, so near a sound Tom, we're turning one ton ocean. It's sad. I'm closing. I'm sad for Managana. Let me calm down because it's becoming unbecoming. I'm sad. Hey, mommy, 2, 3 calls, me call it a day. 2 or 3 calls, let me call it a day. I'm sad. You have to put in a baby or minor corner yet. What did I say? Now, you pay the phone, she said, you NDC MPP politics, and why people are suffering. What did I say? People are suffering. The rent of the guys, the people are suffering. You cut down on some of these excesses. M1 is standing, you offer democracy, be a NTRC. Any allowances and no movement that they be a committee, scratch my back, scratch your back. Now, a Bima committee, now committee, and now president, I approve salary for now parliament to approve president there. What is that for?
Hello? Yes, sir. Good morning. Hey, good evening, lawyer.
Good evening, Minya. Udin, now they don't free by why?
Lawyer, I'm sure be immediately. I'll work out. Make a free as well.
Abuaka Kasa, Ghana for you. Abaka. Abuwa. Dum radio look at Luano. Hello, another caller. Hello, Minya.
Yeah, lawyer. Good evening.
Good evening, Minya. Ghana foot you.
Yeah, family really am very takradi.
You Kasa, Ghana foot you.
Lawyer, and you may work as well.
You want it?
Hi. Yet together a year more. Young boys, bro. Check see him paying waiting. Among Kayan, sir. Among Kayan, because it may be just 600. 600 and actually 500 cities a month. Last time, no, I'm not Madame for because it's more important, or just 420 cities a day. What 420 cities are bad? Lawyer, Mumbai, and a young boy says, yeah, what's your
and a baby to my hello, Minya. Who did with a feedback?
But I said, get the massive.
Yeah, Minya, David Kasa.
I said, David Kasa.
David, lower when the Kasa, why?
But I don't know, can't tell mine or someone else for my.
That's it.
Okay, I'm on the same on lawyer. Hello.
Yes, with you. Go.
Hello.
Yeah. Kasa.
The pastor, your family, Quabatepo.
You. Ko. Pato, kabla kasa.
Hello.
Pato kasa ko why?
But your family are not for you. Oh, commercial. Say, Tigana, Kutu Papa Mayes, Bia, a bit me, Abuayana. The prayer about when he say, first China more, China for Ababa BC, or shop China more, any near Mao Hanamo. To call Kuma, serious policies are. Wontumi enter no konkora no matter some go for go have brain no me bia no ka ewia enumere no mutu on ka 3 something 4 something any ade me ameka say me twi car me bullion van driver no so opinion ka say me try pay ya omode mayen pa ye de ti Ghana ha no ma dan ya ye rent this a month in case we pay so 700 oh yeah no ma we done pa the make Ghana for ha no. So if you pay for ultimately lay proper policies be a bit more individual, yeah, na. Bro, yeah, Adamu. So after for this, they do not the name of the share such anybody.
Hello. Last caller.
Hello, lawyer.
Yes, with you, Billion.
Good evening.
Good evening, Yanko.
Lawyer. Where you and then my dad, papa. What can't lawyer? Lawyer, me say, you just say, what she said now, green, yes, can I dine? She will be paid back on a month. I get pay baby 2,000, 3,000, yeah, dining. So, one pan if it's camping, so one there, I check a 71, Miss Moody. Yes, you have to Ghana, oh, you never Ghana fool. Lawyer, a company with you, lawyer, and that day, me say, tell the media, won't you run with TNT? Me read a TV beyond the T, won't you, and with it. The do something in the Fiat much. Lawyer, the firm are not to make a free sometimes.
Madam, I say, we didn't see her. Na me pabone say, Yammy Obi buy na washer was so that what you win, you come by. Boy, you buy na omanin